awesome. Good news.
Yeah, congratulations. She was here, well, all of them were here on breakfast television yesterday, but when you go to your Google homepage this morning, you are going to see the work of this young lady.
Jana Sofia Panem, the official winner of Canada's Doodle for Google contest. What does she walk away with? $10,000 towards a university scholarship, $10,000 of a technology award for the school. And check out google.ca today. There it is, her artwork posted. Yay, give it up. They were all amazing.
Congratulations.
Huge, out of 12,000 entries.
It's amazing how that Google Doodle is just so iconic now.
Yeah.
It started out just sort of a little gimmick, but now it's become so important on that Google homepage. So check it out, google.ca this morning. Check out her work. You probably saw, if you were downtown on Saturday, you probably saw our next story or heard it. Canada had produced about more than 400 Lancaster bombers for World War II, which were instrumental in the Allied fight. And we were the only country outside of Britain to produce the Lancaster. 430 that we had produced. So we had a chance, our Citynews cameraman Bert Dandy, our overnight WT guy, had a chance to go on its inaugural flight this season. It's got its new markings that bear the markings, its first markings, in fact, when it was built in the 40s.
That's cool. How many people did it sit?
We're going to find out from Bert in just a moment. I'm going to talk to him in just a moment. But have a listen and a look. So they flew over Niagara Falls. First, and then over the CN Tower and Rogers Center.
That's an awesome shot.
Man.
It's got to be bumpy up there, though.
Apparently. Well, you know, again, we're going to find out from Bert in a moment.
He was there.
He joins us on the phone right now. He's stuck in traffic. He was going to stop and talk to us on camera, but I think he's stuck in traffic.
If only he was in a plane.
So he's pulled over somewhere. He's on hands-free right now. Hey, Bert, tell me, let's answer some of Dina's questions. How many people can fit in this thing?
Believe it or not, for a plane that size, it has 4 seats. That's it.
Was it bumpy? It looks bumpy, although your images are very steady.
You know what? It wasn't that bumpy. I've been on commercial flights, and I've gotten a lot more turbulence and bumpiness. There was one mild bump, but the pilots, they tell me they just avoid those air pockets that cause a lot of that rough ride, and this plane is such a beast. It just forges forward. It's got no time for bumps.
So you were in seventh heaven.
I am still I'm still riding high on this. This was the flight of a lifetime, and I'm not saying that. I ran into historians and people that are fanatics about the planes and the war, and they all looked at me and said, "You got the ride of a lifetime. You'll never have this opportunity ever again." And I just love it. It was the best thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Such a rare opportunity. How loud was it in the plane? You could see everybody wearing the headsets, the earphones headsets. It's not a commercial flight.
You know what? I didn't actually wear the headsets initially because he said, "You're going to really experience these engines." He goes, "So don't put on your headset until after we take off." It says, because if you don't, throughout the whole ride, you might be hard of hearing. They've had people that have had trouble hearing for weeks afterwards. Now, I ride a Harley-Davidson motorcycle when I'm not working sometimes, and this was the equivalent of riding 40 of them all at once.
Wow. Loud and proud.
Absolutely.
It was the best, loudest noise I've ever heard. It made me feel proud inside. I got to learn so much. The museum is great there. The people that know about these planes. I took my 4-year-old boy and my wife to watch it, and it was a whole family experience. I mean, it was just spectacular from the beginning to the end. We stayed late. We made friends. It was an amazing experience.
Such a rare opportunity. He feels the need for speed.
Yeah.
He knew that you drove a Harley in your spare time. What is the takeoff and landing like? Is it super powerful? Is it like 10 times the power of a commercial jet? Is it faster?
I would say it felt faster to me. I mean, I was in a seat with no seatbelt. I got a very special seat that I wasn't planned to have. So that the curator of the museum told me, he says, no civilians ever sat in that seat. The pilot invited me up front with them.
He's breaking up.
Yeah, we're losing your phone right now. But Bert, thank you very much for sharing. You have a chance to see this up close and personal yourself any day of the week at the Warplane Heritage Museum out in at Hamilton John C. Munro Airport. So go on out, check it out. We want to thank them for inviting us along. I brought you to the museum a few weeks ago. Remember when the CF-18 came in? I get to sit inside an old CF-100, and I loved it. So thank you very much. Head out and see that.
I bet you Russ is upset. Russ is like, how did I not get that gig? Where was my seat?
You know what? Is Russ? Hey, Russ. I'm not sure if we can get him there.
Yeah, I'm here.
So, I mean, were you looking at that and salivating, my friend?
Oh, I was crying a lot. Yeah, it is quite the machine. The amount of work that's been put in to restore this to flying condition, and it's amazing. I flew in a B-25 twin engine, smaller, similar to this, but wow, this would be something else. I got to head out there.
All right. Yeah, they have a B-25 there as well at the museum.
Yep.
All right, thank you, sir. We'll leave you with this. You're watching Breakfast Television. It is 7:26.